So tonight I'm going to share with you how to candle eggs that you're hatching in your incubator. So this was our incubator. We had some goose eggs in there. And after 10 to 14 days that your eggs have been in the incubator, you can use a flashlight to candle them to see if they will be hatching or not. Because if they're not going to be hatching, of course you can take them out and throw them away. So we've candled these already, but I'm going to show you how to do it, and then I will tell you what we found out. So you take your egg, you take a flashlight. I suppose it's called kindling eggs because a long time ago they used a candle, but nowadays we can use a flashlight. So you put the light on the bottom of the egg, and you can see what's inside. So at this point there should be veins in there, and you should probably start seeing some form maybe of a chicken, but we don't. So that just tells us that it didn't work. Not necessarily that could be something that we did, could maybe it just didn't work. So that one is a bad egg, and like I said, we candled none of these eggs are good, so none of them worked. So I don't know exactly the reason, but there is a couple things that, let me turn that off, that we could maybe have done wrong. So first of all, I'm going to unplug this now because we're done with the incubator. But so a couple of things that we learned after we had put them in there, we had researched it, but there were a couple of things. I guess you have to be careful when you research things because sometimes one source will tell you not the right thing or will leave out things. So the couple of things that were left out from our first research was two things. First of all, we thought you didn't have to start spraying them down with a misting until like starting at day 10 but that's wrong. You have to mist them from day 1 when they're in the incubator to keep them moist. That makes sense. Second of all, so they're in the incubator, the temperature 99.5 degrees. So that's in there. And then you turn them 3 times a day. You flip them over, right? And I had done a video about when we did that with these. And then they have to have humidity. But what happens, if you think about it naturally, if the goose or chicken or whatever the egg is that mom is sitting on it, well, during the day, every day, she's going to get up, she's going to go eat and drink water for a minute and then come back. So at that time, those eggs are getting cooled down a little bit. So that was a step that we failed to know and failed to find out in our first set of research, that you have to, in the daytime, 10 to 15 minute cool down. So that means you have to take the lid off of the incubator for 10 to 15 minutes a day. So, like I said, I think they just got too hot and they were not moist enough. Probably. Now, of course, because really, I mean, we have the 2 geese, so mom and dad. So I don't think it was their fault. So, anyways, that's what we learned. And so, maybe another day we'll try it again. We're not going to really worry about it right now anymore. But we've just been collecting her eggs and eating them right now. So if one day we want to try it again, we will do another video and we'll show you that if we're successful. Or if we get some other type of eggs of another animal. That'd be pretty cute because our duck is laying eggs right now. So we can maybe do it with duck eggs. So maybe we will do that and I will share that video with you guys. So just keep watching to see if we do that again. And thank you, and I hope that we've helped you. And hope you have a blessed night. Bye.